So, as Transformers continues to expand and give us more figures and new ones and old ones combined, I like to take a look back at older figures to see what they did well compared to today's. So today, we're taking a look back at the classics line of Transformers. So today, I'm taking a look at the Transformers Classics Bumblebee. Also, this is just B, I don't have any of his accessories, so it's just the robot mode and car. Starting off in vehicle mode, Bumblebee turns into a nice little sedan type car. I really like how it looks. Like, it's a nice play off of the VW Beetle that he is. It's like a nice little chibi car type thing. It's really nice. I like the grille detail up the front, how you've got these three vents. I like how they've got clear plastic for the lights, as I would have liked if they were painted lights, but the clear plastic ones look nice as well. I love the racing stripes he has here, which is a nod to what I believe to be the live action movies, except here they're white instead of black. But I do like the white racing stripes a lot better than the black ones most Bumblebees do. I love the white down the back of his car mode. It's a nice little detail. Makes him so he's not completely yellow. Like, sure, we know Bumblebee as the yellow bot, but having this nice little white down the back here makes it look nice, and it does give him the racing motif he seems to kinda have. A thing I love about this figure that I wish modern figures would do is have a little nice car interior. This is just made up by the thighs of his robot mode, which they just fold up and you get a nice little sitting area. Now, I would like for modern figures to do this, but I know if they do, it's gonna cause a lot of complications with transformations and all that, with how most figures are engineered today. But I just really like that it's a detail here. Now, I do wish the actual front windshield of the car wasn't clear plastic, as this is an old figure, and as you can see on mine, it is cracked down the middle. I just wish it doesn't get worse. But it's really nice. And I even like they put in a different type of plastic just for the back lights. I think that's a different plastic color and not just painted, but I can't really tell. But hey, Bumblebee looks really good in vehicle mode here, so I just had to get some pictures, so here they are. Bumblebee's transformation here is really nice and enjoyable. Even for the time with how they were engineering stuff, it really feels nice and modern. And at least this Bumblebee actually uses every part, unlike Cliff Jumper and Netflix B, which has a kibble roof. So no parts forming here, which is excellent. And by the end of it, you get a really nice looking robot mode. Here we are in robot mode, and Bumblebee looks amazing. I really like how he looked, even for the time. He really holds up to how modern figures look. But starting off, we'll go up to his head, and Bumblebee's head looks perfect. To me, at least. Sure, it's not one-to-one with his on-screen G1 head, but that's not really what they were doing in Generations, Classics, or whatever it's called. It just looks really nice. It's like a modern take on his head. Like, they managed to capture his face details. The little, chin does look a bit strange, like the little goatee he has. That is a bit strange to me personally, but other than that, his head looks amazing. I just wish they used a slightly lighter paint for his eyes, as he does kind of look dead. But other than that, it's a great looking face. Moving down to his body, he's a really chunky boy. Like, his entire body just is his roof, which is how most bumblebees should be, to be fair. But like, he's so big, he kind of takes over his own waist, so it's quite big. But I like that they actually used the front of the car mode for his chest. It looks really nice. He does have a nice Autobot badge, but mine has been peeling away because this is an old figure that I did get secondhand. So I like how his arms look and how they're not just small little extensions of his body. I like how his door kibble is actually incorporated to his arms and they're not just like thrown away somewhere. Like, they actually fold around and peg into his arm and they become part of him, which is really nice. The only issue is because the windshield is clear plastic, you can kind of see right into his body, which, to be fair, it's not really hiding much, but it does show that he hasn't got a waist swivel, which I will cover soon. But finally, moving down to his legs, they look pretty good. I like how big and chunky they are. Not many bumblebees do these big chunky legs anymore because they're all trying to be screen accurate. And sure, Bumblebee didn't have that bigger legs in the cartoon, but he did have big feet because of the vehicle. So I just like how it looks here. Like, I like how the front of the car's boot comes up and becomes his shins and the seats come down and become his thighs. It's really nice. And they even went and sculpted some details on the inside of his legs where you're not normally looking. So I find that really nice as well. Altogether, Bumblebee here is a really nice figure. Posability on Bumblebee is pretty good for the time. Starting off, he has a ball joint at the head, allowing for some up, not really any down, and some swivel. His arms are ball jointed, allowing for full 360 around and go out about 90. His elbows are ball jointed, allowing for a little past 90 bend and swivel. No wrist rotation though. No waist rotation, which is annoying, but I can forgive it for here at least. Legs are unimpeded going forward because of the windshield, which is a surprise. But it's unimpeded going back and out to the side, kinda. Does get a little hang up, which is fine. There's a knee swivel. Knees bend just under 90, unfortunately. And there's a toe down. No pivot. Sadly, I don't have any of his accessories, so I can't really talk about them. But hey, Bumblebee does look really good in robot mode, so I just had to get him some poses, so here they are. This has been the review for the Transformers Classics Bumblebee. Tell me, what do you think of this figure? Do you have him? Did you ever find him in stores when he was there? Or do you not care about him entirely? Tell me, what do you think? Personally, I really like that I got him, and I do find that he's a bit better than the Earthrise Netflix release, but that has got modern engineering in it, but the transformation here is more fun. So I'd give the new one the robot mode and give this one the transformation. They both have pretty good vehicle modes. But what I have realized though is the core class Bumblebee that came out for Kingdom and Legacy actually has taken a lot from this figure. Like the transformation and pretty much his proportions kinda. The only thing different that the core class have are the door wings. But anyway, tell me what do you think of this figure. Thanks for watching.